this place does.
I don't know.
You're lying! Look!
What is that?
A message.
We never leave each other. Nothing separates us.
We're connected to something bigger.
Good morning. What's your name and your occupation?
That's good. My name is Knight. I'm a filmmaker of supernatural thrillers.
Excellent. Knight, it's so great to see you again. I was thinking about, I started talking to you in my career back on Unbreakable, so it's just a thrill to talk to you. And Old, love it, fantastic. I was thinking there's a long tradition with the plot growing old in sci-fi. I was thinking Star Trek, The Deadly Years, Outer Limits, even Gilligan's Island. They had a meteor that hit and they were aging rapidly, if you remember that.
You know what? It's vaguely familiar. By the way, Gilligan's Island was like a big thing, obviously, when I was a kid watching those reruns. And
yeah, me too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that's stuck in the back of my head, man. Maybe this has all been about Gilligan this whole time.
Well, your movie is so much more than people sitting around a beach getting older. It's so many layers to it. Relationships, ethics, fear of growing older and what it'll bring. I mean, a lifetime passes in hours, adapted from the graphic novel Sandcastle. With such a large cast, what was the challenge in giving everybody their time and keeping the movie moving fast?
I mean, that's the trick, right? That kind of movement of a thriller and that kind of Agatha Christie format of introducing characters, and as they're reacting to the events that are happening to them, you're revealing who they are, how they are, because we all have these veneers, but when something weird happens, a chandelier crashes or someone has a heart attack or whatever, you react in a way, you let down your guard, and that was kind of how I saw you could kind of start to tell some of the character work as these events are unfolding. That's
funny because I have in my notes here, it feels like an Agatha Christie mystery at times because it's like a traditional horror film. Everyone's going to die, but you know how, when. I mean, it's always a surprise. You're always guessing about what's going to pop up. But your kids seem to be your inspiration for your films recently, and they brought this attention to you with Sandcastle, didn't they?
Yeah, I get offered kind of traditional paths of things, books and articles, magazine articles, things like that to me to adapt. But this one came from my kids, and it was just an organic thing, reading it and falling in love with it, and then going, this could be a really new opportunity for me cinematically to be in a beautiful kind of vista place and do this kind of ticking clock, claustrophobic movie against something so stunning.
And it's sad to see that Hollywood doesn't pay what it used to. You have to moonlight as a tour operator for the resort. So
yeah, I had you got to do what you got to do here.
That's your Alfred Hitchcock cameo, and I love how Hitchcock had to do it early in his films because people be forgetting the movie looking for him. So I love how you just pop right in the beginning and there's Night, and then we can get on with the movie.
Yeah, exactly, because there's always a reaction in the movie theater when that happens, and so you want it to be fun but not pull them out of the storyline.
And tell me about the beach, because it was such was there a mixture of green shots, green screen, and the real location, or how did you kind of balance that? Because it looked like paradise, and that's where hell breaks loose.
Yeah, it was 99.99% shot right there on location in the Dominican Republic with a film camera out on that beach, and then the idea of seeing the wind and the air and the sun and that moisture on their faces and them actually sweating, and it was the textures of it was one of the things that really drew me to, hey, this could be really different than my kind of interior suspense claustrophobia movies.
And I was looking for when the actors were going to start aging. Was there a point in the script where I was looking for the makeup? Because every time you cut to a character, something would change. So did you have in your mind when you would start showing just that slight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could show you the map of their ages in every single scene. And the how we portrayed the aging is so different and subtle. Like they are aging in every scene, whether I make a close-up of it or not. They're subtly changing through the piece.
Excellent. Night. They're wrapping me up here. Fantastic thriller. I enjoyed it immensely. And I always told myself when I saw you again and I interviewed you how much I love After Earth. It's one of my favorites. So thank you so much for joining me, and come visit us in Las Vegas soon, man. We'd love to have you.
You got it. I'll be back. Good to talk to you.